Today we're going to be going over the screens on the Shearwater Teric and the Garmin MK2i. Let's dive right in. Right off the bat, you guys can probably tell that the Shearwater Teric screen is really nice. It's really bright, it's really vibrant. The colors show off very well on here. It's very easy on the eyes, but it is bright at the same time, so you're not going to have any issues seeing it. But I will be going over both of these in sunlight where you guys can see the differences, and there was a huge difference, I will tell you that. I've used the Teric many times on a dive boat. I never had any issues with it seeing the screen at all. Down in the water, it looks beautiful. Back up on the boat, I'll still be able to see everything. So I never ran into the problem that I did today. And you'll see the difference that I'm talking about between the Garmin and the Shearwater. All right, so we have the Teric and we have the MK2i right next to each other. They are in full sun right now. You can see the Teric's AMOLED display is kind of lacking a little bit in full sun. It's really hard to read. Much like a lot of cell phones nowadays, it's really hard to read in full sun. That's kind of what we're dealing with here. The MK2i screen actually looks fantastic. I have it set at 100%, but I'm clicking the light on and off. It does not affect the way it looks right now in the sun. The contrast of colors looks absolutely amazing on the MK2i. Alright, we are actually in the dive menu right here, but I'm going to go back into it so you guys can actually see. Nothing on the screen is actually legible right now on the Teric. Never really ran into this problem being on the dive boat because I guess I was under the little canopy and I was still able to read everything on the screen, but full exposed sunlight is not the Teric's best friend. So you see right here, going from low and medium and high on here, you still really can't read anything, unfortunately. All right, we are still outside, but we are in the shade right now, and I wanted to show you guys the difference in the screen quality of the Teric and the MK2i in a lower light condition like this. We saw the full sun, and you know, it didn't go too well for the Teric in full sun. In shade, it looks much nicer. And obviously with the lights off, it looks incredible. So when you guys, the deeper you go in the water, the better the Teric looks, in my opinion. The MK2i also does fantastic in really high sunlight. As you can tell, you were able to actually read the MK2i screen, and you can still read it. It looks really nice, but it doesn't have that really vibrant colors like the Teric does. Which doesn't really make that much of a difference. It's more personal preference if you like bright colors on your dive watch. But for me, being able to read the information on the screen is much more important. So the MK2i, which initial was disappointment when I pulled it out of the box, it is really nice now. I'm very happy with my purchase. I have not regretted it since I increased the brightness to 100%. I have no issue with it. It looks really good in full sun. I can read everything. I love the options with it, and that's the whole thing that you get with the MK2i, is that you get smartwatch functions, you get fitness tracking, and you get a air integrated dive watch. With the Teric, you don't really have those other options. You have a really nice dedicated dive watch without smartwatch or fitness tracking functions on it. But that is up to you, whatever you guys want. I always thought that when you have something that does a lot of different things, it kind of lacks in one thing that it does really well. But I have to say that the dive algorithm on the MK2i is just like the Teric. I see no difference in it. The screen quality, it's not an AMOLED, but it looks really nice. So just to keep you guys informed on it, I didn't see a lot of these comparisons when I was making my purchase. I only saw videos saying that it's not as bright as the Teric. If you guys have poor eyesight, you're going to have issues reading the MK2i. But they didn't really show you that the Teric in full sun doesn't look as good as the MK2i. And I had to find that out by actually using the watch in full sun. And I noticed it after my last dive when I did some stand-up paddleboarding. The screen looks amazing in full sun, and I was very surprised. I did not think it was going to look that good. So it is no issue whatsoever. If you guys are looking to buy the MK2i, I will tell you right now, you will be very happy with your purchase. It does a lot and it is incredible. It's an awesome dive watch. It's very comfortable. I'll be doing a comparison video later on, a more detailed one aside from the screen, highlighting the differences. But you can see going through the menus right here, this does have navigation on it, just like it does with the Teric. It has that compass feature, and you can see right here, it actually looks pretty good with the white background. That's the thing with the MK2i, they do a lot of contrast between white and black colors on here, and obviously the Teric looks really nice as well. And you can go one step further with the Teric as well with the compass, and it turns into like a more color display. But just to show you guys, this is just more of the smaller view of the compass. So I really like both of them. I have to say I am impressed with the MK2i. Alright, I hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, go ahead and please drop a like. It really helps the channel. And if you guys can subscribe, that would be great, so you guys get alerted to future videos that I post. Go ahead, and if you guys have any questions about these two, screen-wise or in general, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I'm really good about answering everything when I can. I appreciate you guys checking out this video, and I will see you guys on the next one.